Immigration is not a bad thing for this country.
Temporary foreign workers is purely supplement to the shortages that exist.
Take a close look at our immigration policy.
We need them to help us build a replacement workforce.
Temporary foreign workers initially are a contingency workforce to come and fill a niche as needed. But, over the long haul, there is, and there should be, opportunities for those people to get landed immigrant status here and become Canadians. That ultimately can be and should be the objective.
There's a number of reasons why tradespeople should consider coming to Canada and why they should consider a trade once they arrive here. First off, temporary foreign workers, before they can even enter the country, they've got to be qualified, they've got to be certified from their countries of origin. So most of the workers that we would get in Canada would be qualified, skilled folks.
There are some initiatives, and there needs to be more, to allow the people that have had experience working in our industry in Canada and want to stay here to have them become immigrants and to bring their families. Because while we need their skills, we really need their families.
One of the things that we have under the current temporary foreign worker program is if someone works here for 4 years, they have to leave. We need to have a strategy that turns temporary foreign workers who show us skill and ability into permanent immigrants to Canada.
There's lots of resources available to workers coming in from outside of Canada. We're certainly going to be looking at encouraging these folks to become part of that construction workforce. Legislation is in place that allows for people to become permanent residents, albeit there is other legislation that says an individual who is here on a temporary basis can only remain for a period of time.
That's the dilemma. It's almost false economy. You bring in temporary foreign workers, and the cost of bringing them in and adjusting, and then if they don't stay on and continue to contribute to society and to benefit from Canadian society, then I think the benefits are quite marginal.
It is problematic to an extent that we as industry have expended phenomenal amount of money to bring the individual in, to support the individual whilst they're here. When the work permit has expired, the individual cannot come back again. That is very expensive to our industry and certainly not helpful to us in building up a Canadian workforce in the big picture.
Temporary foreign workers are a Band-Aid to me. To bring in Americans is a good way to go about it. Have the Canadian government look at them, and if they have our qualifications, then make them Canadian citizens.
One of the things we need to do in Canada, and governments in particular, federal government, is to really take a close look at our immigration policies and rules and that, so we can bring in people with the skills that are going to help promote our economy as well, and hopefully these are people that would then stay and become good, productive Canadians.
But if we're bringing in, people from offshore, we really got to make sure that they understand the deal. They should get the deal that they signed on for.
We're going to have a shortage. We're going to get people from the United States who speak the same language, basically have had the same training. We need them to help us build a replacement workforce.
Well, the labor situation across Canada is we're running into an unprecedented time. We have work across from Newfoundland to Vancouver coming up, and we're going to have a difficult time filling those positions with Canadians only.
I don't know that there is any panacea right now. There are very significant challenges. And we have the temporary foreign worker program that helps support that. We need to work on immigration in my mind. I think this is a multi-pronged approach, and it's no doubt this is a very significant challenge coming our way. I don't think we can count on industry to do it by itself or government to do by itself. I think we need to work together. Talking about organized labor, organized employer groups, industry as a whole, government, we all need to work together And I think in trying to do that, we'll be able to address some of the needs, but there's no doubt the challenges that are coming before us are quite significant.
I would say that the opportune time is now. You just have to know what you want, get motivated, and go for it.
I love my job. Welding is really interesting. It's always been what I've always wanted to do.
I'll continue with my professional development, and hopefully by that time, well, definitely as I age, I want to be off the tools and I'll have enough experience and practical thinking. I think I can mentor young tradesmen.
I think the most important thing that a woman can do in the trades is go in with self-respect and dignity.